What's up, guys? How you all doing? Got a few people joining us. We'll wait for a few more people to join. If you're on the replay, thanks for watching. And remember, when you're on the replay, you guys can actually share and you can pound out hearts, because that's what this is all about. Our community is all about giving hearts. So I'm gonna let a couple more people roll up, and roll in. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about the 1 million heart challenge that was given to me yesterday, and see what you guys think of it. If you think it's a good idea, it's definitely something that'll make me look like a fool, and I'm not sure if I'm up to that. So it'll definitely be something I'll be talking about. But if you guys are new, you don't know who I am, let me know. Say, hey, I'm new, I want to know more about you. Just let me know. Heart some up, swipe over, share. I'm trying to get as many people on here as I can to go over my 1 million heart challenge, to see if it's something that I should do, because it's something that's very embarrassing, and I think it'd be very embarrassing. What's up, Amanda? I think I didn't say her name right. Amara. I was looking at it quickly. It looked like I said Amanda. How you doing? How are you guys doing? Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for sharing. Make sure you guys heart it up, guys. Alvin from New York. What's up, Alvin? Hope you're having a good one, man. I'm going to be doing a 1 million heart challenge. I talked about it yesterday, and so I wanted to review it with my friends here on Periscope and kind of see what you guys think. And what's up, John? I'm going to be adding another thing that you can win if I hit 1 million hearts. Now, I have also a 100 Periscope challenge that I challenged myself, so I'm going to be working on that soon. I've been working on it, actually, and by the time I hit 1 million, I want to be at 1 million hearts, so it's kind of like a double challenge now. So by the time I get to 100 videos, I could have 1 million hearts at that point. Need some KarlSchuckert energy. Right on, man. Well, I'm going to be talking about something embarrassing, so I don't know if it's energy. Maybe it is. Maybe you guys enjoy the laugh. I don't know. Maybe you guys do. I don't know. But it is Friday, and I don't expect a lot of people to be on here anyway, but it's definitely one of those things where it's embarrassing for me. But as you know, John, yesterday you guys were challenging me for a 1 million heart challenge, and part of the challenge that I was thinking, I thought of at the time when we were talking, was to do a dance, like I don't know, just have a dance, but dance from old school hip hop, like 80s to early 90s hip hop, playing music like, I don't know, like, what could we do? We could do like MC Hammer, we could do CNC Music Factory, we could do some like really old school stuff that you can dance to, and I'll do stuff like the Kid and Play, the Running Man, the Tootsie Roll. I don't remember all the names, but there's a ton of them out there, and I used to do it a lot when I was a kid, so I think that it's something I could actually probably conjure back up from my childhood and from those hip-hop dance lessons that I went to. Hi, your thoughts on Oregon, about Oregon? Man, I'd rather not talk about it, man. It's sad. Stuff is sad. You know, what I think is there's a guy that's a hero that took like 5 or 10 bullets. I don't remember what it was, and he lived. I think that's awesome. I don't know the whole story, so I'd rather not talk about it. I like to keep the news and that kind of stuff off of my Periscopes, because there's plenty of other places to find news. To me, news is just red tape. It's unfortunate. There's a lot of unfortunate. Guys, we're talking about something that happened in Oregon. There's stuff going on all over the world that's probably 10 times worse every single day, just because that's what hit mainstream media right now. That's what people are talking about. You know, your Facebook feeds might be filled up with it. How's the weather? Let me show you guys. Beautiful out. So yesterday we had rain, and today we've got sunny weather. But I'm thinking that it's starting to chill. It's starting to get cooler, and yeah, it's going to be cooler tonight. I'm wearing jeans. I brought a sweater if I need it. Right now I don't need it, so it's good. So what do you guys think about that 1 million heart challenge? Okay, when I hit 1 million hearts, I got to make a fool of myself. I got to go old school hip hop dancing. Don't you think people are talking, especially about, because the U.S. is a huge part of and important? I think a lot of people are talking about it. I mean, it's not just because the U.S. is important. I think that that's why things are on mainstream media, because it's U.S. media that controls a lot of things. But again, it's something I'd rather not talk about on this scope. This scope's not the news. Go turn on go watch CNN or something like that, or go to Vice. I like watching Vice News. I don't know if that's, you know, wherever that politically wherever they stand, but sometimes if I'm going to watch the news, I'll watch Vice, just because they actually talk about real issues in other countries and stuff like that. But anyway, if you guys are new, you don't know who I am, my name's KarlSchuckert. I'm an entrepreneur. I believe in multiple streams of income. I'm a digital online and offline marketer is what I specialize in. I've been in sales most of my life. 15 years ago, I decided to take it to a more professional level, and about 7 or 8 years ago, I started coaching people. I'm responsible for multiple millions of dollars in new premium insurance business and multiple $1 million in sales. And right now, I'm really focusing on my digital aspects. And I've got some great mentors, some great teachers, and some great information that I can pass the torch down on to you guys with. So that's really my biggest message. My other biggest message on most of my scopes is to get out of your comfort zone. No matter what you're doing, you're comfortable, and you need to get out of your comfort zone, and you need to get into that adventure zone and that creative zone, not the panic zone, and that's the zone that's keeping you, that's holding you back. So the zones that are past your comfort zone is where you need to go. But on this scope today, guys, I want to talk to you guys more about what I'm going to do. So we can play like Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, CNC Music Factory, Belle Biv DeVoe, Silk. We can really just take it to some old school hip hop, you know, and I will do dance. I will do like a kind of my own dance off with myself. I'm going to buy like Hammer pants if I can find them. I'm going to buy like a Vanilla Ice shirt or something, or, you know, I don't know. We'll see. And maybe we'll even take it further with some other props. But that's the 1 million heart challenge that I have. Now the other thing that I have is that if you sign up with me, I'm going to give you a free, well, you have a chance to win. Now I'm not going to give it to you, but you can win a Kindle Fire. Okay, this is one of them. You can actually win a Kindle Fire if you go to winatlife.us, and you sign up. And when I hit 1 million hearts, whoever signed up on that list, we'll do a raffle, and someone will win this free Kindle Fire. Okay, it'll be free for them. So this is pretty cool. I bought some for the family. I bought a few of them, and you can do all kinds of things with it. It's pretty much can do the same thing as you can do on an iPad, if not more. And it's directly linked to Amazon, so it's kind of a cool little prize. But what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the 1 million heart challenge? Do you guys think that's a good one, or do you think I should do something different? I think if it's something that makes me look like a fool, it will be entertaining for you guys. That's what I think. So who's all here right now? Thanks for the hearts too, by the way. Right on the side, tapping them up. If I go on this side, do you guys see me better, or does it really matter which side my bobblehead is on? Is it over here, is it better? Or over here? John, thanks, man. What do you think? Do you think that's a good, are you on board with that 1 million heart challenge, or is that something that just sounds dumb and I shouldn't do it? I'd like to know. I'd like to know your guys' opinion. Guys, Periscope's about interaction. It's not about just watching someone talk. You guys got to interact. You got to be part of the conversation. Just listening isn't necessarily learning either. Be part of the conversation. Yeah, buddy, sounds cool. Awesome, John. Well, thank you for interacting. That's one thing I don't get. Sometimes people come onto your scope and they just sit there and they look at you and they're like, what's this guy talking about? Who is he? And they jump on and off or whatever they do. So do it with laser lights. Yeah, I was thinking like fog machines, bubble machines, you know, get some lights going, have a dark room, have a DJ. Not a professional DJ, like a friend. Have someone do some DJing, you know, we'll pre-pick all the music. Stuff like that, like really almost like choreograph it even. And just and make it fun, you know, and entertaining for everybody as much as we can. I mean, it's pretty dumb overall. Yeah, it's kind of dumb overall, but you know, hey, I want to have fun with you guys, and I think that, yeah, I can, maybe if he's available, I will definitely see if he could be available, which he probably could be. I mean, he's probably down to be the DJ because he'd probably think it was fun. Just depends when I hit it. My goal is by the 31st to have 1 million periscopes up, and also or not 1 million, 100, and then also have 1 million hearts by then, or really close. So those that are new, I've got a 1 million heart challenge going on, guys, that once I hit 1 million hearts, basically what I'll be doing is I'll be having fun. Thank you. I'll be having fun because what we're going to do is we're going to make a fool of me while I do a dance-off contest with myself to 80s hip-hop music with the whole, you know, I'm going to get dressed up for the whole thing, and we're going to do 80s, I'll do 80s dancing, I'll do 80s hip-hop, and then on top of that, once I hit 1 million hearts, I'm giving away a Kindle Fire, but you just have to be signed up on our list. My following is coming on. Awesome, man. Thanks for sharing. It's Friday, man. I know a lot of people are on Friday mode. They're like either trying to get out of their work or whatever. Tell Karl what you think. So yeah, if you guys want to win this, you have a chance. When you get close to broadcast live New Year's Eve. Yeah, I want to do it before then. So I want to do it, like I said, end of this month. My goal is to have 1 million. I've been calculating about how many hearts I get per scope, and based off I'm probably actually going to do the math, the math based off of how many hours or minutes, how many hearts I get per minute or per hour, and then I could try to reverse engineer how many I need to do. What's Friday? What do you mean, what's Friday? Today's Friday. Today is Friday. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Today's Friday, right? Pretty sure it's Friday. I don't know. A lot of people on our scopes are entrepreneurs. They don't know what weekends are. Yeah, that's okay. A lot of my entrepreneur friends, they don't know which day. It's just today. We just know it's today. We have to go hustle and make money. On Sundays, what are you doing? You can go to church. Go to church if you need to, but still you can go and make money, unless that's totally against your religion or something like that. But I don't know. The more money you make, the more money you can give back to God. So I don't think that would be an issue, right? I don't know. But that's just the way I think. I think that money is very important, but it's not always the key to happiness. Yes, but Friday doesn't matter. It's now. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, right? See, you guys that are entrepreneurs, all of us entrepreneurs, we work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It doesn't really matter. We're always pretty much working. And then when we play, we play. So we work hard so we can play hard. One of my old mentors used to say this, and I kind of adopted it, is that I'm so lazy is why I work so hard. And what that means is that I like to work so hard because one day I can be lazy. It's just like, it's a different way. Another millionaire mentor that I met in Vegas, he said that it's harder to be poor than it is to be rich. Because if you work really, really hard to be rich, then you don't have to work. So that's the difference. Poor people have to work because they have to make a paycheck. But money replenishes itself, but time doesn't. So constantly you're working for that check, that paycheck, versus letting your money work for you eventually. Exactly, it's important, but not the key to happiness. Yeah, money is probably one of the most important elements towards happiness, but it's definitely not the most important element. I mean, there's a lot of people, like you go to Thailand and stuff like that, and you have a lot of people that are very, very poor, but they're extremely happy. You know, because to them, having good food and having family is rich to them. So that's just their mindset is different than it is here in America. But here in America, there's probably a lot more opportunities to make money. There's a lot more ways. It's an abundant amount of opportunities to make money. And the way that money's printed and how much money is out there, there's tons of money in circulation. Just think of like a river, a flowing river going down. Just going down. Think of the nearest river next to you, and now imagine that river is full of money and it's just flowing down. And all you have to do is get the work hard enough to put in the yeah, same thing. Well, they take siestas and all kinds of stuff, right? Same with Italy too. But I could talk about Italy in a minute too. What happens is that what you want to do is you want to put something out there that's scooping in your share of the water. But it takes a lot of work to build that. Once you build that, then that's a stream of income. Then think about going upriver a little bit further and doing it again, and going upriver and doing it again. It's the same type of metaphor or way to explain currency, because currency is constantly going and it's constantly changing, and there's rough parts, there's shallow parts, there's full parts, but the fact is that it's constantly going. Just like there's an abundant amount of water. The thing I was thinking about earlier today, and I'll probably do a scope about it, but it's blue ocean versus red ocean. And the difference is that blue oceans are wide open, tons of opportunity, tons of life, tons of food, oxygen, everything you need. And the red oceans are full of like acid. It's polluted. It's toxic. And what that means is that there's like maybe too much competition. That's something that you got to understand with marketplaces and stuff like that. There's still always going to be opportunity, but if you can get into something early enough, you can usually do better and build something quicker and more sustainable in that method. But guys, I'm kind of wrapping off into something else I was going to talk about later on. And really today was just about the 1 million heart challenge, and didn't really get enough people on here to talk about it, but that's okay. That's okay. You got to just scope. One thing I know that a lot of my friends are struggling with that have only done a couple of scopes, or 1 or 2 scopes. For whatever reason, they're so now caught up on how they thought they looked on that scope. Even if they didn't save the scope, it's gone in 24 hours. Someone still has to find you. And the idea is to keep doing it. You can't just do it once. You can't just do it twice. You got to keep doing it, because you might look at your hearts. I know when I first started, I looked at my hearts and I was like, oh man, I only got 4,000 hearts. I was just thinking to myself, gosh, I only have 4,000 hearts. How can I bump that number up? How can I get more people to follow me? How can I get more people to listen to my message? And the way I did it is I just kept doing more and more scopes. I didn't think about and worry about the hearts. I knew that they would come as I dropped more knowledge and I dropped more value for people. Scope and scope and scope. Yeah, do the scope and dope, I think, as Kirk would say. He'd say, do the scope and dope. So basically, man, that's the end of my message, is to get out of your comfort zone, like I always say, and then also is to think of money and currency as a flowing river that never ends. All you have to do is get your piece of it, and then also to get yourself to not be down on yourself if you only got a couple of hearts, because it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're gonna build it out. I've done 37 hearts, and I'm gonna get close. I'm getting closer to 100,000. So if you think about it, it took me almost 37 periscopes to get to where I'm at right now. That's a lot, but oh well. I'm gonna keep pumping them out. I'm gonna keep doing it, and I got to figure out the math. About how many hearts I'm getting on average per, let's say, 30 minutes. Maybe that's what I should do, because most of my scopes are anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, just depending on where we go on the conversation. But most of them are never less than 15 minutes. So I'll do the math. I'll figure that out probably sometime soon. And then hopefully that'll help other people get out there and do their scopes, because it's fun. It's fun to get out here and do it. Kind of talk to yourself, kind of figure things out. And it is a journal. It really is a journal. It's a way to journal for me, because I'm not very much of a writer. I do write a lot on my computer, and I do write a lot on my phone. I have my notepad on my computer and phone, and they sync together. So I write tons there, but I just don't handwrite notes. So that's just the difference, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and salute you guys off. I'm probably going to talk about blue ocean opportunities versus red ocean opportunities on the next scope, or if not the next, it'll probably be like the third one today. My plan is to get at least 3 out there today, so just letting you know ahead of time. And then if you got on late, watch the replay. I talk about my 1 million heart challenge. We're going to do 80s and 90s hip hop music, and I'm going to dance, and I'm going to do a dance off with myself. And I'm gonna wear the outfit, and then also when I hit 1 million hearts, we're giving away a Kindle Fire. So anyways, thanks for joining, and we'll see you all soon.